Okay, hello everyone, this is Mr. Albrona here again, and this is a breakdown guide for Murata. We're going to go over all of his buttons, his special moves, and his overall strategy and combos and everything. So, Murata overall as a character is very strange. He has this unique special move where basically he charges the special move gauge by cheering your support on. Not your special move gauge, your support gauge. And it charges it really quickly, and this can have a lot of uses, whether you want to be able to break out of your opponent's combos a lot more often than you normally can, because if you're charging the support gauge, you get to break combos a lot more, because it takes 2 bars of your support gauge, so maybe you can survive a lot longer, because you keep just charging your support gauge every time you break a combo. Or maybe you really like summoning supports and you just like standing back and watching and like as your support goes out and you can just summon them and fight from distance. He could probably be the closest character to his own depending on what supports you use. I'm just using Shinobu at the moment because I feel like she's one of the best supports in the game. But yeah, let's start talking about Murata. So his regular attack string is actually really long. It takes about half of the combo timer, which kind of sucks because by the time he finishes doing it once, he's nearly out of time to do anything else. So, oh yeah, I should also mention he's a very low damage character, and his combo strings kind of have to do with it. They're very long and don't do much damage. The one good thing about his combo strings is his down combo string is short, there's only one hit, bonk on the head, extension difference. And it's really good because you can cancel it into his cheer, so you can cheer while the opponent's knocked down, and then get out of there as they wake up, and you can get some support gauge back. So next time they hit you, you can break out of their combo, or you can summon more supports, or whatever. But yeah, combo strings, nothing too much to talk about, other than they're kind of long and they suck. His grab is kind of good, it has decent range compared to someone like Tanjiro. And it's good that it leaves them in a hard knockdown, so it's better than Tanjiro's grab. So yeah, hard knockdown, you can go for setups, summon your support to attack them as they wake up, go for pressure, since you were really close to them, you don't need to chase them down or anything. His air tilt attack is very standard, just like a normal sword wielder's tilt attack in the air, leads to red combo. His armored attack is actually kind of good, it has pretty decent range. It's not like Rengoku who reaches half the entire screen, but it's got decent range on it. And he can obviously combo with it. Oh, seemingly not at max range though, but it's still pretty good. Pretty average. As you saw there, his combo string is just so long, it can't connect anything unless you cancel things super early. His movement isn't anything too much to talk about, other than his sidesteps are pretty good and slick, or maybe that's just I notice it because I use them a lot more with him, because I like to run away and use supports, because that seems like is what he's good at. But yeah, that's his normals down, I guess. Not too much to talk about there, other than he's a little bit weak in that department, except for his throw, which is kind of good, and his armor attack's pretty good. Okay, now for his specials, which are also seemingly kind of weak, but they're actually pretty useful. So his standing special is this plain slash, does not too much damage, but he can combo into it from basically any hit, and he can also combo out of it. So it's just a simple combo extender. I don't know if it's safe on block. Does it look safe? Let's look. No, it doesn't look very safe. So it doesn't look like it's advantage on block. Yeah, that one looks like his advantage move. So basically, it's just a combo extender. I also like to use it as a reset tool. So after I've done a combo like this, and then I delay your attacks a little bit after you hit it, and then you can go for a reset. Or go for a grab, unless you're in the corner, and the corner ruins everyone's grab, which sucks. You can go for a grab, so that gives him a little bit of mix, makes it a little bit interesting, keeping the opponent standing in front of you, or you can go for an armor attack if they're, if you want, but it's kind of good for that. But the air version actually does a lot more damage, but you can't combo off of it. You can actually dash after it, but for some reason you don't actually hit the opponent. But it is really good because it has so much hit stun, even on an opponent that's recovering quickly, so I have Sabito set to quick recover. So even by the time he recovers, I can do 2 back dashes and be this far away, and if he isn't recovering, well then this just has so much hit stun, I can just run away, call a support, and then start cheering, and then he wakes up. So it's really, really, really good. To end your air combos, put that back on. But yeah, the aerial version is a lot more useful than the ground version, or it just does a lot more damage, but the ground version leads to combos where the air version doesn't. His tilt quirk, wrong game. His tilt special is a water wheel, where if you just tap it once, it leads to a really long hard knockdown, but it doesn't do too much damage. You can combo off of it, and just keep doing this if you want. But you can also press the button again, and he does this like backflip where he like launches himself back awkwardly. But what's really cool about this is he can actually dash up after it for free and get a free extension from it, which I thought was really, really cool. So if you ever hit this move like raw or like early on in the combo, you can just get a free extension for only 1 bar. And then you can get a cool combo like that was only cost 1 bar, and that's pretty good for Murata. He's a very low damage character, but that's pretty good. This special is also really good because it has such a long knockdown. You can also use it to get a safe cheer. So like say I've used my support gauge all up, like maybe I just broke out of a combo or something. Like it's all gone. If I end a combo into this and cancel it into cheer, I can basically get a free cheer on before the opponent even wakes up, and I've basically gotten back all of my support gauge. It's really powerful. So end your combo on that, cancel it into cheer, that'll knock down so long that I can attack before the opponent even wakes up. It's pretty powerful. And then, yeah, it's about the same in the air, it still bounces the opponent, and you can do the follow-up as well. Yeah. And then his guard special, or what is most characters' DP, is his cheer, which is an interesting special move. We've already mentioned it, but it's interesting how it's his guard special, because that means he doesn't have an invincible reversal. He doesn't have something he can just, like, press to, like, say, hey, get off me, or I want an invincible special move, let me press this in your gap because I know your pressure's fake, so I'll just armor through it, or be invincible through it. He doesn't have that. He has to just rely on using his, his pushback into his, armor attack. And his armor attack is quite slow, so he doesn't have much going for him in terms of defense, which kind of sucks because he doesn't have great offense, he doesn't have great defense, but he's still a pretty decent character overall. Yeah, but just do be careful that because his cheer replaces his what would be most characters' invincible move, he just doesn't have anything invincible. But now that we're talking about the cheer, it's a cheer. He can, as every fist pump he does into the air, like generates some support gauge. And he can do it while the support's out, he can summon a support while he's doing it. He can just like stand back and like zone the opponent basically while he's like mashing this. And just keep bringing out a support until he runs out of meter to stop doing the cheer. So that's one way of using it, is just like standing back and like spamming supports from a distance, and if you see them hit, you can dash in and get a combo from it. And that's the reason I find Shinobu is a really good support, because she has an awesome like attack that just lasts forever. And you can combo with it super easily, so you can hit confirm her, see it from like full screen, and then decide to run in and then get a combo with it. She's very good. Or in the case that you've just like used your support to break a combo, you know, you're just wanting to survive, be a survivor, if you use your cheer to end a combo, like I said here, you can get a safe cheer just to get a lot of support gauge back, so that next time you get hit, you can break the combo again instantly. And so basically, like every time the opponent hits you, you can break the combo every single time and they can't do much damage. So it kind of makes you the same character. You can't do much damage, but also Murata doesn't do much damage, so it kind of levels you to the same playing field. But yeah, that's basically cheer. It can't be special cancelled into any of his special moves, but it can be cancelled into like jumps or dashes, but that does cost meter. But that is useful, like if you do it in a situation like his down attack string, you can cancel it into that, and a lot of the time that does work safely, but if your opponent wakes up and presses his buttons really quickly, then they can punish you for it. So if your opponent does do that, you can do the cheers and then dash out of their ends before they punish you. And sometimes, you know, if you dash out of the way when they try to punish you, you might actually be able to get a punish back on them and punish their punish. We always love having that. Anyways, I think that's all of Murata's buttons and everything we have to talk about, so let's just talk about his combos. So he's an interesting combo character, because he has, you know, two ways to extend his combos, either by using this water slash, or this flip kick, which you can get free combo extensions off of, which I find really cool, by using a dash, and then you can do his air combos off of it. So, but no matter really what you do, he's not going to get huge damage. So basically you just have to decide, what do I feel like doing, or what's going to give me the most advantage? Should I do a long combo like this, and go for resets? And then reset this? And then you can get a hard knockdown off of this? Or do I want to do resets off of this and then go into a grab? Or I find a good combo you can do is you do 3 hits into the water wheel, dash up, and then you can do your down combo, and you can cancel the down combo into the cheer, or you just get 2,600 damage, which is pretty good for Murata. Only 1 bar, that's pretty good for anyone. A single bar for nearly 3,000 damage, that's kind of good. If you want to add a little bit more damage, you can do something... you can't, sorry. You can add a water slash at the end, that makes it... Okay, damn, that does like literally the exact same amount of damage. Okay, he doesn't do much damage at all, okay, it's very hard to get him to do damage. So basically you want to be going for resets and things like that, because that's the only way he's going to get decent chunks of damage, is by resetting your opponent and going for a grab. And really, he just gets his damage by doing a bunch of small little bursts. He'll do little resets and little combos, yeah, okay, so, just to be concise, a simple combo you can do is something like this. Do a bunch of hits into his water slash, and then combo for that, and then just do a few hits into the water slash again, then delay your hits to go for a reset. And then you can loop that again, and then maybe you can just do it 1 bar, and then, you know, you get 50% for a reset, that's kind of okay. Or after you do the slash, you can go for a grab to add some damage that way. So that's, you know, a decentish mix-up. Or a good way he can spend 1 bar of meter is by doing his water flip. And then after this, you can just take the hard knockdown, build some meter after that, or you can even do a cheer after that knockdown, you have enough time to do it safely. Or you can just do 3 hits into the water wheel, and then you dash up. And then you can get a down combo here, cancel that into cheer. And that's basically as much damage you're gonna get with Murata, because his stuff, like, you can add in like an extra slash here or a slash there, but you're not really gonna get much above 3,000 damage with Murata, unfortunately. Like, unless you want to spam meter, but like, even then, I spent all that meter, and I'm not really getting that much damage. Yeah, like, I got a bit over 3,000 there, but I spent a bunch of meter. So I think the go with Murata is to just be sneaky and think about what you want. Do you want to go for resets, or do you want to just go for a combo that lets you get a cheer? This costs you 2 bars, but it lets you get all of you, like a bunch of support gauge back, so next time you get hit, you can break that combo. And you just gotta be strategic like that with Murata, because he doesn't have much else going for him. Actually, one more thing that I think is pretty useful with Murata, a combo that works pretty well, is whoa, chill. Do this into the slash, and then dash backwards, then summon your support, and then as the support comes back, you do the cheer, and then you get back all that support gauge, and now, because after you've landed, how we ended that combo was with the water surface slash, you get to run away a bit, so ending your combos with this, that adds a decent chunk of damage to the end of them. And you get to run away a little bit, summon your support, do a cheer to gain back your support, then you can summon another support, you can do a cheer, or maybe if you see the support hit, you can run in and get a combo that way, and then get more support gauge this way, you know, and you can break another combo, stuff like that. It's very simple, and that's kind of the most you can get with Murata. He's not crazy like that, and luckily since his combos are kind of simple, and like quite cheap, you're always going to be able to get combos into your ultimate, so that's good. I speak too soon. Maybe you can do something like this. There we go. So, yeah, I guess You're not going to get much damage until you do an ultimate, but when you do an ultimate, you know, you're going to get your decent chunk of damage just like everyone else. But basically, you're going to be spamming supports, doing your cheers, holding out, breaking combos a lot, doing your cheers. I mean, at least your combos look kind of cool, you know, that's nice. That's about it. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, that's Murata in a nutshell. I hope this helped you a bit understand the character. Maybe we'll see some awesome stuff happen with Murata in the future, but here's a joke character. Anyways, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.